Okay, so I said I would get back with you today once I knew some more information about how we're going to move forward. So I will share what information I do know and share what you should expect in the future. So the first thing that was decided is that your first hour teachers will be contacting you or your parents to just get some basic information. And it's really important that you respond with that information so that we know what we need to do to provide you with the learning things that we're going to be sending you. So the first question they're going to ask is, do you have your Chromebook at home? And do you have access to the internet? So it's really important that we know that, because if you do not have internet access, then we are going to be printing out assignments and delivering them to you, and then you will have to take a picture of the completed assignment and email that back to your teacher. So it's important that we know that information so we can get assignments to everybody. If you do have internet access, then things are great. So for me, I will be communicating everything through Google Classroom. There are no assignments for this week. So assignments will begin on April 13th. That's Monday, this next Monday. So you are required to do them, and we will be grading them, but it will be a pass. It'll be a credit, no credit grade. So everything in your semester grade will be figured from the time up until till school was first canceled. So that's up through March 13th, I believe was the date. And so from the beginning of the semester to March 13th, and then starting again April 13th to the end of the school year. So those are the things that will be figured into your grade. And like I said, everything will be credit, no credit. So it's important that you do it. I will give you feedback, and I will be posting those grades as credit, no credit. And also marking them missing if you don't get them done. So it's important that you move forward with this so that we can issue credits at the end of the semester. The next thing is, if you have to do them because you don't have internet, you have to do the written assignments. It's important that you get those turned in to me too. So basically what will happen is on Mondays, I will post your assignments for the week. And they will be posted at midnight, and then all those assignments from that week will be due by midnight of Sunday. So 11:59 p.m. Sunday, those will be due, and then the next Mondays will be the next week's assignments will be released. So it's important that you check your email, check your Google Classroom, get those assignments done. Don't wait until Friday or Saturday to get those done. I'm not sure what that format is going to look like yet, because we're waiting for further direction from the district curriculum department.
You're always
and sorry, that was my TV. The mute came off. So please check every day what we have going on. I will also be providing virtual office hours. I'm not sure how those are going to look yet. I'm probably going to be available like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday or Monday, Wednesday, Thursday probably for 45 minutes, where you can get immediate contact with me. Otherwise, you can email me, and I check my email throughout the day, so I am pretty quick to respond usually. So make sure that you're staying on top of that. Again, I think they're going to be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday from 2 to 2:45 in the afternoon. If you have strong opinions about when you think I should be available, then email me that, and I will maybe adjust that as we go through. So one other thing that you need to know is that there will not be any final exams. So your grade will just be based on the work that you're given. It will not be everything that should be in the class, because we just can't get through all of that virtually, especially. we'll be targeting key areas of things that you'll need. And then we'll also have a plan in the fall to make sure that we're covering, kind of a review time in the fall to make sure that we get everything covered for your core classes so that you can move forward. So I don't want you to think that we're just going to leave you out there and have you not get all the things that are necessary, to move on out of high school. So we're going to have a plan and be ready for that in the fall for the next school year. So if you are a senior, which I only have a couple seniors, there's a lot of other information that will be sent to you specifically about what happens moving forward. Because you're in a little bit different situation because you need to graduate at the end of this. So please watch for that information. Mr. Palmer will be sending information probably regularly. Please watch for that. If for some reason you have something at the school in your locker that you need to get that's essential, there is a plan that for you to be able to get that. So he will send that information out too, because the buildings are closed and we have to limit access to only certain times and only certain amount of people in the building at any given time. So that's, per the governor and the stay at home order that we have. So please make sure that it is really essential. If it's just your favorite hoodie sitting in your locker, that's not really essential. You can pick that up at another time. But if you've left your Chromebook or your Chromebook charger or maybe one of your textbooks or an important file that you need in your locker, then that would be deemed essential, and you will certainly have an opportunity to be able to get that. But you have to go through the process through Mr. Palmer to be able to do that. And he will be sending out information about how exactly to do that. So that's kind of what I know right now. I will have your first assignments posted Monday by 12 o'clock a.m. Monday. I am not exactly sure what they'll look like yet, as I said earlier, because I'm still waiting for some direction from the district on what it is that they want us to do. I know that you have not, a lot of you have not participated in ALEKS over the last 3 weeks. Well, last week didn't count, but the two weeks that we've been off already, that were school weeks. It really is, this week, since there's no new assignment, I would encourage you to go in and spend some time in ALEKS, and I will go back and put some points in for you. Those points for the last 2 weeks are not counting against you. If you did not do it, it's not going to count against you. But if you did do it, it is I do put that 100% grade in so that it'll boost your grade. So it's really a good thing. It's a win-win. It just boosts your grade. It doesn't hurt your grade. So if you have time to do that, then I would go in and work on that this week, and then wait for Monday, the push out on Monday. And then every Monday after that will be new material that'll be for that week. So you need to work on it and get it turned in. Now, we understand that some of you are taking AP classes and you're still trying to get ready for the AP exams, and that's some pretty comprehensive work. So, please, if you are really struggling to be able to get stuff done, please contact me. Let me know. We can figure out some kind of a plan to make sure that you're getting things finished. So it looks like I might, or this is kind of something I've been considering, and that is creating your assignments through ALEKS. That's not going to be that, what you do every day on ALEKS, but it'll be more focused assignments on specific topics through ALEKS, and then I will do some instructional video to go along with that to help you figure out how to complete it. So I think what the district is going to do is just pick some really big target areas, and that's what we're going to focus on. in the intermediate algebra. They're doing it for all the math classes, but for my specific intermediate algebra classes, that's what we're gonna do. So I don't have any other information. You now know what I know. We will be meeting as a staff through virtual staff meetings twice a month, just to make sure that we're all on the same page and make sure that we are monitoring this as we go through and changing things as we need to change, so that we can meet your learning needs. So it is a difficult time. You didn't sign up for online classes. We are not fully trained on how to provide online classes, so we're all trying to work through this together and make the best out of a really terrible situation, something that we could never have seen coming. So let's all just try to stay positive and do the best that we can to get through it. Please stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. That's the only way we're ever going to get out of this, is if we can, as they say, flatten the curve and, get rid of this nasty virus. So it is growing exponentially, just like we talked about the last day that we were all together. The virus is doing exactly what was predicted for it to do. And so we got to make sure that we can flatten that curve, slow down that growth. And the only way to do that right now is to not have contact with each other, which is really difficult because, we're social people. So please be safe, and look for more information moving forward, and email me if you have any questions or concerns. Like I said, I'm just sheltered at home with not a lot to do, so I check my email, and I love talking to you, and I love hearing what you're up to. So feel free to just email me, and maybe we can in the future do some Google Hangouts so that we can all talk together. So again, stay safe, and I will give you more information as it becomes available. And please watch for the communication from your first hour teachers. Please make sure you're responding to that, and then please check your school email and check Monday Google Classroom for the assignments that will be posted, and whatever other forums that your teachers use. If they use Weebly, if they use, whatever else, email, whatever they use to communicate with you, please check all of those things Monday morning so that you don't fall behind and that you know how to plan out your week. So I will touch base with you again when I have anything else to share. So take care. I miss seeing all of you. And I look forward to catching up with you when that opportunity happens. So be safe.